I just recorded a whole video and it was so fire. And my camera was facing the wrong way. It's been a long time. I had kind of just took a break, not intentionally, really accidental, because I just got really busy and I don't like that. But we're back. And I also feel like I didn't want to just be speaking and posting just to do it. And I didn't want to get caught up in the hype of just saying I have a YouTube and posting and it be unintentional and not purposeful. I didn't want to just be saying anything, basically. And there was things I was like, maybe I should make a video about that, but I wasn't sure, in my spirit. And when this came to mind, even today while I was doing lashes, the Lord was really just speaking to me. And it was just in terms of relationships, and even my church has been talking about contentment, and the Lord has just really been drilling contentment in my spirit for these past 2 weeks. I really just wanted to touch on, I feel like there's a plague almost, or maybe it's just fleshly and worldly standards somehow drifting and mixing into the spiritual world when it's not supposed to be that way. We all, of course, want to be married. We all have the desire for companionship, for love. God created Adam and he created Eve. We all have that desire because that's how God designed us. That's how we're wired. We're wired for community. But sometimes that is not what God has in store for us. And there was even this song that I had playing while I was doing lashes, and Chandler Moore was the main lead singer in the song. I loved it a lot. The main chorus kept repeating not what I want, but what I need. You give me what I need and not what I want, or something like that. And I feel like you have to honestly sit back and think, when is the last time I prayed for someone outside of myself? When is the last time I sat down and earnestly prayed and cried out to the Lord and asked him, what do you want for my life? What is your will for my life? Am I praying your will be done? We know we do the prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed thy name, your will be done, your kingdom come. Do you mean that? Or is it just something you recite to say that you prayed before you left the house? Do you really want his will to be done in your life? What if his will is for you to never be married? What if it's his will for you to be a widow? What if it is his will for you to be an evangelist? What if it's his will for you to work a job that you don't want to work? What if it's his will for you to be patient and wait for his answer? And what if his answer takes 3 years? Ultimately, we as a people are so selfish. Thank God he's nothing like we are, but we are so selfish. It's God, if you do this for me, I'll serve you. You really think he has to do something for you? He can't just go pick somebody else? We serve God by being given his spirit, and God chooses us. So he could just choose somebody else. Why do we bargain with God and treat him like he's this genie or this Santa Claus and just this gift giver, but then we don't serve him with our life and we're not content with what he has to offer? Every time something like this drops in my spirit, it's this is for me. It be for me, really. And I'm just this is so good. I feel like my sisters can relate. I have to share. When I say sisters, it could be for the brothers too. It's unisex. Contentment is unisex. Faithfulness is unisex. Selflessness is unisex. But I mostly say sisters, women, she, because I feel like this is a channel that probably women, or a video that probably women might gravitate towards more too. Even in the Bible, it says you can't serve me, you can't be my disciple unless you forsake mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, cat, dog. Not to say that if you have these relationships and you have these titles and these people in your life, that forget them, you just neglect them. But it does mean that if the rubber meets the road and you got to choose between your man and your God, maybe you better choose your God. God has a way sometimes of giving us over to what we want and letting it beat us down, letting that very thing that we think we want take us just to our detriment. We come crawling back. What if being single is what is keeping you out of hell? God knows that if you get into a relationship with this man, maybe you guys are not on one accord, maybe you guys are not equally yoked. That's a whole separate video. And you know better. And maybe that man is going to drag you to hell. And it won't be his fault, because if you call yourself a woman of God, if you call yourself a Christian, if you say you believe in God, then you know you shouldn't be with no man that you're not equally yoked with. Because how can two men walk the same way except they agree? Hello? I just want you guys to be encouraged. Again, I always feel like when I come with these videos, they're like a slap in the face, like, you're doing this wrong. But you gotta think, like, God chastens those who he loves. I'm sitting in my car right now. Usually I do this in my room, but I was just like, this is so good. Like, I cannot wait till I get home. I have to say this now. So I just want you guys to be encouraged, you know, really even spend the time with the Lord, even in your season of singleness. Ask him, like, what can I do during this time? And take the time to edify yourself. Be intimate with the Lord. Take advantage of it. But that was really all I had to say to you guys. And I really hope you guys enjoyed these videos. They're never long. It's usually just like a conversational type video. Something just to get you going, really, and to get you to think. They're really like think pieces. Like, I never thought of that. Or you know what? Like, girl, you're right. Like, I've been slacking on that. Like, you're absolutely right. Until I see you guys again. Hopefully it won't be 2 months this time, but I'm not going to make no promises. Lord's will. Thank you guys.